question all of those nicknames I gave people. There. Okay. Ban, purge, delete. Why is there a graph? Oh my lord. The graph is for how long I ban you? No, that's mean. The graph goes from like minutes all the way up to days. A graph, though. Such a bizarre way to measure that. There we go. Nickname set. Oh, we're going to close the wheel software. We're going to close everything. Jeff's already been murdered. Need to murder Jeff. Now, how are you, Joel? Hmm. I don't know what are the community teams who they are, or we'll get them set up if we can get more people. Yeah. Well, I guess get to steal. Discord link. It has been a while. Been doing pretty well. Today's actually been pretty decent on a fair few fronts. He came third in a championship. Bird currently has 3 brain cells. Is that all? We're doing science tonight. I actually might be able to add a few brain cells on if we figure any of these out. Right. Now, first things first, I need to get this notification sent out. So you work as a scientist? Then you will love the experiments we get up to. We stare at things for 17 hours. Watching them fall over. I wish I was joking. Send. Remove embeds. And we're done. There's the announcement. Big Brain Media F1 standings. That was such a cool race. I want to clip all of that. The whole thing. I want clips of it. I want to make a highlight of the whole race. I want to do like the whole lot. There's going to be like 7 different videos of the same race on my channel after tonight. Okay, and Octo is hiding in the dance floor. The dance floor will be fine. It's open to subs, but we can move if need be. Hello. Board science is real. Board science is real, and it is. Board science is board science. Trademark it. It's a slogan. How are you? Oh, obligatory Valheim freeze when you log in. I asked what I should bring in, but apparently I should have gone and dropped some stuff off because I still have the cheat sledge and the cheat sword on me. Oh, just I've known not to touch the cheat sledge. After seeing the crazy level entire buildings with it, I think I'm fine not to touch that. A harpoon? I don't have one on me. Bearded Berserker, hello. Struggling to get out of the water. Did I get the deer? I don't think I did I? How are you? That was way too high. Oh. Shall we? We have plenty. Oh my word. Um, plenty more than enough, perhaps. Right. Oh my lord. It's not big enough. How are you going, Bearded? I am a little worn down, actually. I've run out of energy after the community race and crooning around after that. I think I've run myself aground. Careful. Yeah. Yes, I have the harpoon. Oh my lord, that scared me. I was not ready for that. Oh, and you can't level up a harpoon, can you? What was that? Did my microwave go off? Or my fridge? Hang on, That was you? Okay. I wasn't sure if I left my fridge ajar or something and it was screaming at me. It came through so clear, like it was from the other room. Ooh, necktail. Something I don't actually know. If you use the kill all command, do birds die as well? They don't drop feathers, do they? I've not even seen a single seagull since I've been looking. That's tongue twister. Say that 10 times fast. Seagull. I have bad news. Seagull doesn't survive. Okay. I'm nodding, but I forgot I had hit my mute button. I'm sorry. I'm nodding in agreement, but I'm not actually sure if I'm understanding. Do I sit in the cart? I have 3 stamina foods. Do you have a buke berry? Oh, it's not a berry. Hang on. Berry. Blueberry bush, cloudberry. Oh, is it actually called puke? Ah! It's called a puke berry, not a buke berry. Ripped off. I will sit in a puddle of it while I contemplate my decision. Serpent stew. And alright. There we go. So okay. There's fire harpoon at a fenring and you pull me while I'm standing in the cart. I will have to throw it and then sit. Oh, harpooned. He's not moving very far. And he hurts. He hurts a lot. It seems he can't pull me at all. Okay, he missed. He's released, but he doesn't seem to be able to pull me at all. Oh, what happens if I pull him through a rock? Oh, the harpoon just breaks. What? What? What is going on? So we can't... Only one harpoon can be attached at a time, it seems. Oh, harpoon broke. Oh! God mode not enabled. Sad day. Oh. Love it. That still hurts a lot. Should we get a bonfire if we're rested? Second seagull. Failed. Third seagull. It has failed. Did you say you can? Does the same rules apply to wolves and cultists? Yeah. So, how is everyone today? Let's tree up. Take the stone. One more. And I'm on the other side of the stones. I should have my map marker enabled. Just on the other side of the spawn stones. Oh. I hear him. So, if they can't see you, like if you just trap them in a wooden structure, then they don't go aggro? Oh! I think I actually remember this happening. While I was losing hair over the lighthouse. I remember this conversation actually now. They look very angry. Oh, they're not angry? They're not angry at me. Thank you. Down on my last... I wasn't even touching them with a level 4 crystal axe. Did they get buff? I don't remember them being that strong. Station to expose. They're exposed again. I'm being ripped off. Too exposed. I don't know what's getting wrong. Hey, there we go. Glad I got that up in time because my hammer was about to break, which was the whole reason I wanted to make one. I just realized it would have been a little awkward if my hammer broke before I finished building the workbench. Oh, Lord. I'm fairly easy to tame. Just a steak. A steak or a chicken schnitzel, and I'm basically just gonna sit down and ignore everything else happening. I'm in here. Can I actually... Do I take damage? Am I... Casually spawn in 4 logs? I mean, it kind of gives me shark cage vibes. What's that? He doesn't even seem to care. Oh. Hello. That's about the workbench. Oh. Mind if I leave, sir? Well, that was... doing a fair bit of damage to the metal, actually. Is he angry because of us? Maybe I'll go sit away and see if he calms down. Cup of tea, save me. Cup of tea was cold, there was only a little bit at the bottom of the mug. Need one bra. One branch, we make one chest. Here we get all of the stone. Do you have a workbench over at the other one that's not fighting? You think the workbench is what's doing it? That it? Nope. He's still mad. I know some animals are scared of fire, but I don't think fenrings are. what animals are scared of fire? Because I know one way to pacify animals is to make their... Oh, you broke something. You can make parts of the AI bug out by putting certain animals next to bonfires or campfires. Because eventually, it's like the AI tries to get away from the fire, but if they can't escape the fire, they sort of go into like a passive standby mode. But I think it's only Grey Dwarfs, and then everything past Grey Dwarfs doesn't really care about fire, do they? Especially not since these guys have those things in their own camps. You break metal. He broke the gate. Apparently he's still stuck. What about wolves? What about the wolves? Oh. It's just ULV, the spawnerman. Or is it? It's not. No, it's ULV. No, or is it ULF? Yeah, ULV. Oh, I wonder if... I think the other guy didn't make it. Well, I wasn't expecting to test this, but apparently we are. Can you out-heal sitting on a bonfire? The answer seems to be yes. I am out-healing sitting on a bonfire, but you do need to repair the bonfire. Oh, I forgot to repair it. Oh no. Oh, he can still hit me through the gate. I think it's because he can interact with us, that he's sort of like... The game says he can see us, and that's why he's aggro. Sure. It has to be something just in the Fenring's coding specifically. My only immediate guess. Does it happen with any other animal besides Fenring? Actually? So, when you say tame, I assume you just mean that they stop attacking after a while? Oh, I'm over near the bonfire. I see a hatchling just out in the open. I wonder if it's got something to do with the attacks themselves then. The dragon screamed and screeched, but maybe because it's a ranged attack, it has issues getting the attack through the wall, so it doesn't try. With the ranged attack thing too, I don't think I've ever seen a Great Orc throw a rock at a wall. Normally run up and melee it. Maybe there is something interfering with ranged attacks between buildings. Does a Fenring... Do Fenrings always leap for their first attack? Maybe that might be how it works then. The Fenring leap needs distance to work, so... Maybe that's the key. You can tame anything that isn't melee. Or that doesn't try melee. Harpoon it into the thing. Okay. Come here. Come here. Come on. Some stamina. Yeah. My harpoon broke. We had a forge somewhere. Just need to give it a roof. Oh. Repair station level 2. Yes. Yes. I imagine so. I mean, technically, but we know they can't encrypt. So if you close a door and the ghost's in the crypt and they can't get through. There we go. I have my harpoon back. Oh no. Fried. Yeah, ghost. Like... Come here, ghost. Oh, hello, sir. Would you two like to cooperate? I don't think they're gonna cooperate. Oh. Right. I didn't realize there was a Fenring still in there. He'd been so quiet. And the Fenring was just behaving. I didn't even know he was there. Oh, Gradgar, you're up late. You're either up terribly late or terribly early, Gradgar. What do you have to say for yourself? Come here. Point blank, come with me. That's not good. Apparently Gradgar also sat next to one of your Fenrings without knowing. Whee! I've left one of my audio filters on. Anxiety fed sleep schedule into a paper shredder and didn't have a backup. Sorry to hear that. Says the person with no sleeping schedule at all to ruin. And it's never good when you lose a sleeping pattern that you want to keep. Never good. It's like it has to be an attack range thing. But then you know how when Hearth and Home came out, they changed a lot of the AI stuff around so that Grey Dwarfs and Greylings would attack structures to get to you. I feel like some of these older AI don't have that coded in. The Fenring, the Ghost, maybe they don't have that piece of code that says destroy building to reach player. But then they just randomly do attack, I don't know. I can't even free camera. Bad. Fascinating, because it's only when you walk kinda close by that he attacks. The Greyling just straight up walked up and decided he's gonna wail on the building. Not particularly. I mean, I have a lot of stuff that's gonna chew up a ton of time, but I don't really plan on sitting around for 20 hours. I've not really had anything else to do. It was neat finding out you can actually heal while sitting on a bonfire, though. Sorry? Yeah, Glyph heals. It seems, and just on a quick note, it seems it really is a proximity thing, because when you're down there, he keeps attacking. A place on the fire that doesn't burn, was I healing through it? You just heal through it. The fire deals 10 damage and 2 smoke damage per tick. Trick is simply that if you sit down, you gain the resting buff. The resting buff is all you need to gain super heals. It deals 10 plus 2 damage total on the sitting on the fire, but you seem to gain somewhere around 40 health when you're sitting down, if you don't forget to repair it, that is. Right. No. I'm just gonna sit here and think for a while. I'll be back in a second. Hello? Do it randomly for the second time. Someone else's call. The only person that I can't hide from in this server. I can disappear and like right now, Octo can't see us. We are hidden, invisible. And I'm talking in stream. Hello, stream. I don't remember how many mute buttons I need to press when I switch to private conversation. I like half health. It's a good enough point to start testing out the healing. I've been spamming repairs, Redgar. Okay. Apparently we lost our resting. Why have we lost our resting buff? Without the resting buff, you die. That's the gimmick. So all you have to do is juggle your health with the health of the bonfire. If I get another heal, I can click the bonfire to prepare it. A little heal, because resting is gone again. Weird. I'm actually not gonna stay as resting. I don't get why is resting disappearing. We'll just repair after every heal and see how that goes. There's another one. Oh. I'm sure that's fine. I don't need to worry about that. No meteorite shower's gonna kill me. Right? Makes you wonder is the best way to solo Yag? To bonfire the whole plane so that you're eternally rested for the big heal ticks? If you can keep the rested buff while sitting here, and also the catch is you have to be seated. You have to sit to get rested outside. If you're standing, you're not resting outside. But we have got back up to 100 health. So. disappear for a second and I see Yaglith's twisted soul has been summoned. What the... Although he seems pretty happy just to chill. I do have something else to test. The bonfire object changes when you light the bonfire. You've seen me sitting on top of it just before, right? When it's not lit, it's flat. So what happens if I'm actually in the bonfire when you light it? I mean, the boss health bar might be a bit of a giveaway, but I'm curious if you spawn in this effect with the neb commands, do you think it stays? Or do you think you'd have to bury Yaglith onto the ground for this effect to appear at your base? Very pretty. Lighter. Oh, I'm just in it. I'm just in the bonfire. If you move, it phases you out. As long as you stay perfectly still, it seems to work. You said that's safe now. Honestly, I was surprised when you spawned him in that I didn't just get immediately meteorited. Oh. Yeah, there's gaps. I see him through the gaps a little bit. The child has made his way up onto the platform. Just imagining the high risk, high payoff for keeping Yaglith under your house. Building stone foundations like this above it. And then just never talking about the fact you have a Yag in your basement. such a nice effect. I really like it. I think I need another cup of tea. Let me jump away. Although, Bonus doesn't actually do anything except spew out mobs and ooze, doesn't he? No, Bonus does have a melee attack, but his AoE doesn't destroy buildings. Did you say you flung him across half the map? Yeah. It's a bit further than the old NASA space program. Well, the bone mass swing attack was made so that players all learn buildings don't work on bosses. I guess that entirely depends on whether or not bone mass will swing at a building or if he doesn't swing at the building. If bone mass swings at the building, if a player is not in range, then yes. But aside from that, he spawns skeletons, which would eventually whittle down the building, I suppose. But the poison does 0 damage to all wooden structures. So if all he can do is poison and create more poison mobs, with exception to the skeletons, then you could actually have a fair chance at locking him in somewhere, even if he is aggroed. Sorry, I don't actually have the Discord audio playing through at the moment. Oh, I am just here talking to myself. But Octo is here. Clearly. But just not in the call. Not in the OBS. Okay. Honestly, with the way my energy levels are dropping at the moment, I could go for a mute stream myself. I could just turn it all off. Have a nap. Come back in a few hours. Or 10. Oh, was that on this map, Radgar? The science map? Yeah, I I sometimes forget I might have to narrate what's being explained. She was saying that you ended up being flung halfway across the map, and I believe that, and I kind of want to see that. The ping was to show how far from center of map to out of the world you were flung. But I've not been to the science world before. The screenshot? Was it streamed? I don't suppose there's a clip of it anywhere. I'll take a really quick break, boil the kettle and grab myself a cup of tea. Good luck. Let me know if I die. I'll only be back in about 5 minutes. I'll return in a minute.
drink that. Say, oh, drink only water and milk. Else don't be weak. Like in Skyrim, water is healthy as fuck. Bitch, you better drink water, drink water, drink water, drink water, bitch. Oh, drink water, drink water, drink water, bitch. Oh, drink water, drink water, drink water, bitch. Oh, drink water, drink water, drink water, bitch.
Well, I could hear shouting from across the room. Oh. Good morning, Sparkle. Oh my lord, okay. We have 3 bosses. 2 bosses. Cup of tea, a cup of hot chocolate, and a couple of hello. He sounds very angry. That sounds very angry. I've never heard a passive bone mass before. About to get on a call with John. He's having a blast. Listen to him grumble in there. Yeah, Radgar's right. He's purring. Well, thank you for the hydrate, Sparkle. Oh, I misread that. I thought, oh, Radgar meant bone mass. Bone mass is purring. It's yak purring. I don't know if I've heard Yag make a single noise. I'm actually... I don't think I see any of Bone Mass's stuff at all on my screen. I wonder if Bone Mass is the reason the fog has crept in. Either purring or bad gas, like the kind of gas that ends in an explosion. I guess that does describe Bone Mass pretty well. so tall, you might actually be struggling to get a building that high. For order to be captured, you'd have to use the reinforced beams and stone. I feel like that's the only way you can get high enough. The motor, it's just a matter of timing. You basically... Well, timing or luck. But you would have to... Actually, no, you could eliminate luck by just building a giant chamber. Then all you have to do is make the chamber big enough that it guarantees motor spawns in the chamber. And then you leave through the door and block the door behind you. Might make a career change. Hope I'm feeling better. My eye is on fire. I think the mold got to it. I haven't even slept since I found the mold, so it's not like I've done something, you know, like... Bleh. Bleh. Yeah, and bleh. My left eye feels like it's about to fall out and it's really painful. Fingers crossed I don't have an eye infection because I can't afford to go get that looked at or checked. I do still have eye drops from a year ago. Holy cow, Gradguard, you were either second or third place with those loyalty points. What the heck? I think you got him. He's looking up at me in shock. I can't believe what just happened. I can help. How much are we clearing? Oh! Did you leave PvP on as well? That's, that could have gone either way. It was basically whoever hit first won that fight. Why? Stop doing that. No, the inventory. For some reason, my corpse had more stuff in the corpse than I could carry, and I don't know how that happens. It happens so many times. I should... Somehow I picked up an entire extra stack of rocks in my corpse. That's the why. I don't understand how that keeps happening. There's a skeleton here. And now I'm carrying too much by a whole 150. What? I'm just gonna turn auto pickup off. Also, we have skeletons spawning now. Ragluth's soul has been defeated? What happened to Yag? Oh. What on earth would have killed Yag? You're nowhere near Yag to do the sheep sledge, so he just died? The bosses just die on a timer. Can you actually wait them out and win? Did you press K? No, because I can still hear deer. I'm so confused. It feels like he just timed out and despawned. There are definitely skeletons spawning in the meadows though. Wait, is that because we killed Bonus? But there's no event. Or I'm up to my 4th skeleton nowadays. Okay. What have I missed? And my eye is actually really bad. Could just because I'm dead tired. Could be because of the mole. We'll never know. Because I am both dead tired and have mold. Oh no. How I escape? Alright, I wanted to give Gradgar back some of those points as a pity. There you go, Gradgar. I tapped it backwards. 530 out of your 19,530 channel gambling points were returned. That's a net loss of 19,000. Bouncer Bocky is ruthless with the gambling system though. Some days you will just be out of luck. Especially if your name is Tone or Sparkle. Then you're basically guaranteed to always lose the gamble. Oh, Oda. All got killed by the Octogeisha on Fuku's game. Sky is so pretty with Elder. Yeah. They shouldn't. If he can't see me, I think I see him. Sees me. I walked a little too close. I'll leave now. There we go. See, he's happy. Do we just build a little wooden roof? Give him a little hut on top of the... Sparkle is claiming... The map also goes green when you summon Elder. Look at that, that's so pretty. Sparkle has also laid claim to slaying Yagloof. Killed it with sparkles, apparently. Gradgar, I've learned my lesson. Gamble all. Immediately want it back. There we go. Oh. The rock is sturdy. Oh. These Graylings sure want to pick a lot of fights. Ooh. The hut goes purple next to Elder too. I love the color processing. Oh, did you not finish Fallout New Vegas? Oh. Weird. We're watching them phase in and out. Is that a distance thing? They come back. Did you put Yagluth in the same pit? I just realized there's not another pit. Unfortunately, seems like at least my game is only rendering one boss effect at a time. Weird. So if I run far enough away that the Elder is a thing, it'll switch out the Yaglu. At the moment, Elder is in that list, the boss bar at the top. It seems as though it switches back immediately, even if Yag is in range. Well, let me actually try, right? Let's get rid of Elder. We'll go sit here. No, I would. It seems like the moment I'm in Elder's area, Yagluth disappears. Only one, unfortunately. Manipulating your own biome lighting, really. Yeah, the Yagluth stuff is the Yagluth effect is gone now. You might already have. I can't climb out. Angles are mean. This sort of corner you've got here seems impossible to climb out of. That's an actual player trap. Just actually cover it up. Is that... Yeah, you think through them. But if it wasn't for this corner, I don't think I would have got out. Even this one didn't work for some reason. I would love to be able to get a green rug at some point. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if it was a muck rug, but a green rug would be... Like, the red jute is gorgeous, but I want more vanity stuff like that, where it's pretty, and you can use it decoratively. Perfect. Or even if you just give us styles. Like, things like the red jute rug. Let us style it and then place something else. But the style stuff in the hammer menu, I think, is a long way away if it ever happens. Hmm. Yeah. Kind of what they have with the banners already. Like, the banners are in there as separate items, which might... I don't know if the style menu would ever be in the... The style menu might not ever appear in the hammer menu. It's only in the workbench. But you do have the banners, which are just there. Red jute curtains, white, blue. Oh, hotkey it. Like, maybe while building, you can have... Oh. Oh, like a vanity station. Or the artisan table. Just use the artisan table. There you go. Necklace! Oh. Necklace is still here. And didn't it say Yaglith died? Murder? That's interesting. That's very interesting. Hello, Moda. That is insane when Moda appears. I feel like that's... You'd have to use... When you spawn them in normally, it does like the whole 10-second timer where all the sparkles fly over and collect. I feel like that might be the only way to do it, and you would still have to have a fair amount of this stuff before you even activate the shrine. But spawning murder in regularly, unless you can spawn like a murder spawn, spawning murder in regularly just pops it into existence and then they're gonna fly. Still here, just modding for another channel. That's perfectly fine, Bearded. I'm fast running out of energy. I really, really, really want to take the GT Mark IV, the Ford GT Mark II, sorry, Mark IV. No, it is the Mark IV. I gave myself a taste of the madness. I took a GT40 Mark IV around both the Nürburgring and Azure Coast, and I really want to set a lap time in that machine on those tracks. Honestly, I could just use, like, this. Make this my screensaver. This is pretty. I've been collecting pretty shots or scenic shots in Valheim. I want to stitch them all into like a proper intro video. The whole thing's probably going to be about 20 minutes long, so it'll be a super overcompensating video in length. But, I mean, it's better for the video. Actually, no, I had two plans. One was to make the video permanently loop, and the other was just to play through once and you run the timer down before the video ends and you switch off. I've got close to 20 minutes of footage right now. I'll see if I can sneak a little bit. Let me turn my overlay off. Where's my overlay? Pretty is that? And it's just Meadows noises, so I'm going to use any odd clip of Meadows noises to recreate the audio here. I'm not going to. Mm. You can glitch out what part? Oh, maybe the flying is, I mean, she flies through the mountains. I've never really seen her phase through a mountain. I wonder. There has to be a way to, well, maybe it's another elder problem where you just need the lock The box she's contained in might just need to be larger to actually fit. It was a Yawn, how dare you? I know I did. Well, I'm glad Discord didn't pick it up because the stream, I think, definitely picked it up. Yeah, I am a little. I don't actually. I've been up for over 12 hours at least. I do wanna. Okay. I need to stick around for a little bit longer. A, to finish off this cup of coffee. B, because after nightfall, the forest looks gorgeous with all these sparkly bits flying through it because there's like a deep navy blue through the fog. Hey. I won't lie though, I should have. I'll at least say I want to head off soon. Very tired. The adrenaline rush of the of earlier in the night mixed with how chill and relaxing this view is honestly is doing me in quicker than I thought. Well, so what I want to know, Gradgar, is you can spawn in the fireflies from the Black Forest in any biome. It's just an effect. You can't hit it, you can't attack it. You also cannot despawn it no matter what. Some of them are called Firefly's Treasure, and they drop things like flint too, which is interesting. Something I want to know is whether or not it's possible to actually spawn in this effect. The only reason I don't think you can is because it is an area, but it also disappears once the boss disappears. Which is why Octos put Yag in a basement. You control people with fireflies and they can't stop it. If you have mod powers, if you have admin powers in a world, you can just spawn the Black Forest fireflies and they never go away. I genuinely mean that, like, you cannot get rid of them. If you do it as a joke, like, haha, your house now has fireflies, that's permanent. You've ruined that person's house because those fireflies can never be moved or removed. I haven't found a command that does it. I haven't found an item that does it. Some things like effects. And like the fireflies, there's certain things that you find in the world that you can not interact with. Spawning them in seems like a one-way trip. But its effect has to be called in from somewhere. The effect radiates around the boss, so it's an AoE effect. It disappears when the boss is dead, probably because the parent of the... What I mean? Probably because the parent of the effect is it's attached to the boss physically. But... maybe we'll have to see if we can find the command to spawn this in next time we're in my solo world. I don't know what happened to the deep navy blue. Oh, unless it's about to begin. But yeah, a whole Valheim day is 30 minutes long, so... we have to waste 20 minutes before we see the deep navy blue again. That phrasing. Successfully found out it's impossible to trap murder. Success. I'm gonna start doing that now. I successfully burned my onions. Put the positive spin on it, it's nice. Successfully died again in my permadeath run. Massive success! Another death on the board. Time to lie down, have a good stream. If Octo is still there, then the very best to you. Radgar passes along his good wishes, and he is going to get some sleep himself. Octo says all the best, good luck, and get some good rest. I've got the lovely blue tints back. We've got more than enough footage of just this, actually. I've sat here for the whole day, almost, so this is about 20 minutes footage, I think, so far. At least 15. Yeah. Well, I've got highlights of all of my Valheim screensaver. I actually have a collection for all of my Valheim screensavers too. This would be, well... I realize in hindsight this will go in the collection, but it will have me yammering over the top, so... so the unedited footage on Twitch won't be much good to anyone, but... yeah. I'll have the edited version without me mumbling over the top on YouTube, but... once I've actually got the video edited too, well, no, I'll just put the link to the YouTube in the shared resources tab. Oh no, I have Bouncer Bocky's Google Drive is almost completely empty. I can put the video on the Google Drive and share it there. Perfect. I'll get the edited version together because I also want to make the audio flow a bit better. One of the things I messed up in when I was doing the PTB for the mountains, they had that gorgeous music, which I left recording, but it's really hard to loop music that doesn't smoothly transition. Especially, like, I had meadows with no music, then I have the mountains update with music, then I have, what's the other clip? There's rain and storms at a small log cabin is the third clip, and this will be the fourth, which also doesn't have music, but it has me talking over the top, so I'm gonna have to do a bit of audio magic to pretend that all the audio smoothly transitions and flows. I'm not looking forward to the mountains one because I'm basically gonna have to recreate all of that from scratch. It'll be worth it though. It's gonna be a really, really nice intro video. That's what I'm hoping to do. I want to have each scene fade into the next scene, so just a smooth fade. The way I want to make it loop infinitely is I want the video will start in the first clip, but what I plan to do mechanically is I'm going to chop the first 10 seconds of that clip off, and I'm moving that to the very end of the video so that you start 10 seconds into clip 1, and then at the end, when you go through all the clips, you transition back to the start of those 10 seconds, transition back to that video, and then it should just frame perfectly snap back when you loop it. I'm hoping it works. The only downside might be minor buffering. I think this will be... I could just leave the mountains update out, but it was such a cool clip. I can download them and put them on Google Drive. Hey. You've got me thinking now whether or not I could, like, what we have on stream right now, with all these fireflies fluttering around, whether or not I could somehow turn this into an infinite loop without people noticing the transition. That's the trick. You want the transition to be as subtle and as hidden as possible. The simplest and laziest trick to do that is to get halfway and then reverse the clip. So say it's 10 seconds long. You make 10 seconds, you duplicate, flip it, and then it's 20 seconds total, and it just plays in reverse and back again. I feel like I can do better than that. No, this is a job for me tomorrow. Well, I say that. Yeah, I'll probably won't do it tomorrow. I'll procrastinate it for another month or two. But... yeah, that's fair. But I do want to make this into like a full project kind of deal. With the Valheim screensaver project technically hasn't really been announced. I've just sort of talked about it on stream, but I have quite a few clips. There's a gorgeous one I actually use, which transitions from middle of the day to night's time, and it is so pretty to see. Valheim video. Scroll this back up. Valheim video and you scroll, it should be the last chapter. Oh no. Yeah, no, I haven't edited it. There it is. This is the Valheim. This is the one that transitions from day to night. And if I skim through the video like a little bit, because it is 9 minutes and 30 seconds long, but you go, like you can actually see in the first few minutes as I skim through, sunlight changes direction, goes over from right to left, then the whole glade is put into a shade, and then eventually, as the sun sets, the lighting completely changes and the fire takes the front stage as well as the portal. Oh, and then it ran out. But I'm really, really happy with that. The transition from day to night was amazing. Unexpected. I didn't notice it until after the fact, but I absolutely loved it.
Well, you have my total attention now. I'm not quite sure if I've got yours, though. Hello?
Thank you for demanding attention, Sparkle. Well, I'm sure you have my total attention now. The purple stuff would be great for an AFK screen, which we have enough footage there to make quite a substantial length AFK screen. That's without looping it too. Oh my lord, what is it like staring out over the ocean? How far can I go before your health bar disappears? Ban bind. Oh. And binds, print seeds, reads that binds. S? What's the letter S? What? What is just the letter S? I don't see anything. I know if you're actually running a server, there's usually... Actually, does that apply to the to the regular game as well. I'll bring up Valheim real quick. When you're running a server, the server itself and the regular game both run in the same directory. If you install the dedicated server, it seems like you get the same folder. It installs to Steam Apps Common Valheim. Start game, start server. Okay. Oh no, it's App Data, isn't it? Not Steam Apps. App Data, local low, Iron Gate. Swear. Little folks are getting moving. Okay, yeah. Data, local low, Iron Gate, Valheim. And there's an admin list, a banned list, and a permitted list. If then they might generate when you run the dedicated server, but if you have the files there, I don't know if they still work in the regular game or not. I have 2 players added to my admin list. One is me. That's right, because dedicated servers, your character is not admin because it's not the host. So you have to add yourself when you're running a dedicated server. But I'd have to mess around. I don't know if they apply to the vanilla game. I would imagine so. Oh, I think I need to have a light down on my course for today, I think. As much as I really have an itch to get back in Project Cars and do more hooning around, I need a nap. I need a break. At the very least, I need to get up and walk around. It was decent. What stuff did we actually myth bust today? Harpoons kill seagulls. See, I feel like we can just go bigger and try that again another time. There might be a way to just, if we quadruple the size of the barrier, not just like the space, I mean like the thickness, if we make it 2, 3 thick, maybe there might be a chance. Yeah. Oh. I should have added you to my admin list just before. And then I could have tested right now. I could have invited you to my creative world and see if you could use any of the keys. We'll save that for another time. But it shouldn't be too hard to set up. All you need is the Steam ID of the player, and I think you can add them via that method. Well, thank you for the invite. Hopefully it was, I'm a little sad you can't harpoon a seagull. Oh, the one thing I don't remember if we actually tested properly or not. Taming bats. Should we pull a rain check? We'll do a motor cage and tame bats next time. Yeah, I knew there was something I forgot because there were 4 things and I know we did 3 today. And it's been bugging me. It bugged me for the whole past 5 minutes. I've been like, what's the 4th thing? Didn't we forget something? It was taming bats. I have a couple of theories on taming bats too. I feel like there might be a couple of ingredients that could work. But the problem is actually going to be getting the bats to eat them without being upset. I suppose capturing bats won't be too difficult though, because they follow you, they chase you down, same as pigs do, so you can just walk into a big enough room. Thank you for the invite. And absolutely send me another message if you want to do this next Wednesday or some other time. It doesn't have to be Wednesday, just whenever you get the chance. Alright. I'm definitely gonna head off there. So I'll catch you later. I'll try my best. Night. Alrighty, that is gonna be the end of it. Do we have anyone we can raid to? It's 10 a.m., so British streamers are probably logging off at this point. Oh, I have my top 5. Bacon1 Gaming, playing Valheim. Let's bring up my Steam browser, shall we? I really want to get back in the Ford GT and set some laps, but if I can't sleep doing that off stream, I'm just at this point in the night, in the morning, at this point in the day where I haven't slept in so long, if I do that, I'm just gonna get frustrated. So even if I do jump back online in an hour or 2 to do this, I probably won't. Let's have a look at who is online. Finn! Finn said they're going to be playing. Pardon me, Finn said they're going to be playing Inscription today. Who do we have? Lady Two Socks, 33 viewers, PUBG. Macon Bacon, Ghost of Tsushima. Fairy 2 Play, League of Legends. Tyrone with Metro. Oh, we have to. I know we have to. I always raid where I'm heading, even if it means we end up raiding the same person a couple of days in a row. I really want to watch Tone play through Metro, and I'm worried I might have missed a bit too much. The only other person that supersedes Tone is Finn, because I'm 100% not going to miss the Inscription playthrough. The Saga of Harold Hardrade. C46. Nothing. What is this title for? These old bones. Hello. Valheim has changed so much. Speaking of games that have changed, I saw a clip of Fortnite from before the thing took off. How are you going? Okay, normally when I catch a name like These Old Bones, I try and shorten it. Is Bones okay? In my head, I was trying to figure out which way to slice the word. These doesn't really work. These old also doesn't work. Old bones and bones work, but it's up to each person what they prefer with that. Sometimes I just won't even pronounce them correctly. Bones works. Awesome. Thor's title is the Saga of Harold Hardrade, C.46. Nothing good comes from letting your worries stand in your way. Be bold and push back. That is character limit kind of title. Look, Octo, I can't lie. When mentally, I went through all the options of splitting the name up. D's definitely was not one of the options for that reason. No way was I gonna catch myself saying D's because I would not be able to help it. It would just slip out one day. Bones is perfectly fine with me. No Freudian slips in that regard. Bone dust. With Metro 2033. It's Tone's first playthrough of Metro 2033 as well. So no spoilers. I don't know if he has backseating allowed, but there we go. 2 viewers, 3, 6, set to ready to raid Tone. Awesome. Oh, that'd be a good place to go. Let me open up the stream myself, shall I? So I can actually catch up what's going on. It's been going for 2.5 hours too. He would be a couple of chapters through the game then. Rightio. And I finally fixed my raid and my paid message here. So we have raid. Okay. Look. Okay. Bouncer, look, you can't take holidays like this, right? Bouncer, get back in chat. Thank you. You're on job. You can't just run away. The raid message. And the paid message. And it works if you have better Twitch TV, otherwise it doesn't work. I got it to work. Well, that's the secret revealed. I got the subscriber message. Bye. Hug. Shit. Mid-explanation. Forgot about the timer. Okay. VOD viewers, hello. I'll explain it some other time. Good night.